Oh, good. It's going through now. Sorry, I just tried to do this and it wouldn't let me, but it seems to be working now. So, this is going to be a love and relationship reading for the rest of June 2019 for Leos that are in relationships. And this being Leo rising, Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo Venus, Mars. This is for those of you that are officially a couple or have been in a relationship for a while, or you've decided to be in a relationship. So I'm going to pick 6 cards out of the spiral deck for you. This may or may not resonate. I guess you'll just have to see. Sorry, these are coming out late. I've been juggling co-parenting summer schedules now and trying to work, and I've had so many tech issues for the past month. Hopefully this will go through okay. Let's see, this is for Leos that are in relationships. What's going on in their relationships for the rest of June 2019? You want to see how I do this, and then I'll just put it back up again. Otherwise, you're going to be looking at the cards upside down. This is my kitchen counter. The signal works the best in my kitchen where I live. Okay. Leos, Leo couples for June 2019. Here we go. Okay. And we'll see what's going on the bottom half. Ooh. Okay, I am just going to go ahead and pick a clarifier for that 5 of Swords right now. Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. It's probably going to be easier for you to see the actual cards right side up instead of upside down. So, all right. So your first card is the Princess of Swords. The 7 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands. And this guy tried to pop out earlier too. I saw him in there a couple of times before he came out. There's the 5 of Swords. I'm definitely going to have to pick some clarifiers. Oh, there goes the dog, of course. This is a really interesting reading. I'm not really getting a whole lot of love or romance or anything even remotely sort of like relationships in here. I have to go get my dog. Excuse me. That's it. I'm going to go get them so I can focus. Sorry, you guys. This is live. I can't shut it off. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Sorry if I seem a little strange. I've had a really strange afternoon. But I promise you I will try my best. Look, there's somebody there. Please let this be a positive one. Well, you know what? This looks weird. Sorry for being blunt. So if this doesn't resonate for you, Nuna, or if there's a different story, I'll pick a different story after this, or I'll try to read this in different ways. To me, this looks like a lack of communication or waiting on information or communication. Maybe for some of you, your partner's away or your partner's traveling, or and communication is sporadic, or it's hard to get a hold of them, or even if you live together and you see each other a lot, it seems as though you're waiting to either communicate to your partner about something that's on your mind, or you're waiting for your partner to open up to you with communication. Maybe for some of you, you sense that there's something that needs to be said, but you're not sure what, and you just kind of feel like something is being held back. Or another way I could read this is you're waiting on some kind of news or information that you need on something. Maybe for some of you that are in couples, you're thinking about manifesting something together, whether it's buying a house or moving it in together, or something you're trying to do together that came from a brilliant idea you had together, but something about this is moving slowly. Okay, I'm going to pick another clarifier. Let's see what I can get. Somebody might be waiting for their partner to feel better. Maybe your partner's been sick, or there's some kind of health issue going on. Or you're ready to really go deep with communication in your relationship. You want to communicate more with your partner about more spiritual matters, or things that mean a lot to you, or to get really deep with communication, which would make you feel extremely happy, but something about this is slow or seems to not be growing as fast as you would like it. Or maybe you guys are thinking of going on a trip together and something about the trip has been delayed, or you're still trying to get things together in order to do this. Or if some of you are coupled and you have children together, it may be that there's something going on with your child that you're waiting to hear about. But your two clarifiers are Ozzy. It's not Ozzy. So you have Chiron, the wounded healer, over the sun. I'm getting, if for some reason some of you are waiting to hear information on your partner's health, or you are about your own health, the news is positive, I'm happy to say. The news is positive. It's something that can be worked with, or it's not that bad, or they will get better, or you will get better. If you've been wanting to really open up more of the depth of communication in the relationship, where you really feel like you can talk about things that pain you, or talk about things that run deep for you, if things have been slow with that, it seems as if it gets better, or you're able to assert yourself, because the Sun card is you, by the way. You do have it in you to open things up, and it looks as if something about this gets resolved. Or I'm not even really getting anything negative from this at all. I'm just getting a delay, of some kind of information. So it looks as if you do get the information and it makes you happy, or it's nothing to worry about, or it's good news. They may open up to you finally and tell you how they actually feel. I'm getting, for some of you, you need more verbal affection in the relationship, as in being told how special you are, how lovable you are, how much they love you, or you need more romance with communication, I'm getting. And it seems like if you just open up and really voice it, it seems to me as if they make an effort to give you what you need, even if it's not necessarily their style. The Hierophant is a Taurus card. Taurus energy is really physical and sensual, but they're not always the most talkative of signs, or they're not always affectionate with their words. It may just be you need to kind of direct them a little bit and say, please, just to give me what I need every now and then, remind me about how you feel about me, or show me in your words or how you speak with me that you care for me. And it looks as if you guys are cultivating this. So coming up, it may be that some of you are waiting on something that would change the direction of where you're going in your relationship, as in literally, like you may be trying to get someplace together, either travel or vacation or a relocation, or you're planning on moving, or certain things are expanding as far as opportunities go, and you guys are faced with a choice. It looks like there's some emotional confusion here, or a not being sure of what's actually available to you guys as far as options go, of places or things to do, or there's some kind of new venture one of you wants to do. This could be business, this could be travel, this could be a lot of things. The world is opening up as far as possibilities for the future, expansion in the future, but right now you're kind of looking over your options or your choices, or wondering how to bring this about or how to go in that direction. There may be just some emotional confusion in general in the relationship where things are really not clear to you on where things will head in the future, or what direction you guys are going in. You sense what direction you want to go in, but there may be one of you may want something different than the other, or you both may want to go in the same direction, but there's a lot of emotional confusion here, and I'm not sure of where things are headed is what I'm getting. Let me pick a clarifier to go with these, see if I can get some other information. Sure, I could do some quick questions at the end. This right now is just for the collective, but after I'm done, I could do some quick answers to any questions you have. So if you have a question, put it on there. Okay, a clarifier. Yeah, I'm getting, you guys are actually quite good. Or a bunch of you are. This definitely does seem to be something about what direction do you go in, or what do you want to build together, or where do you want to live, or it may even be that some of you are apartment hunting, and all of the places you've seen so far don't really seem to fit what you need as far as a place to live, and you're looking at all of the options, but it looks as if ultimately you end up finding the right place, or the right answer, or the right direction, or you're given an opportunity from outside of the relationship, a job offer or a house offer, or something physical and tangible. If you have felt as though the relationship, this is in the future, by the way, in June, if you hit a lull or a moment where you're not really sure if this is doing anything, or if the relationship is growing, or you're not really sure what's going on, it looks as if it gets clarified, or it gets more simple or clear on what's happening. And it is very possible for this relationship to continue to grow and become something solid, or for you guys to have what you need or feel fulfilled by what you're doing. Um, something to do with options, but it looks as if you find it. You find the ultimate option, or you are handed something that you can work with, or you get clarity on what's actually happening or what needs to be done. And in the future, future. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to pick some clarifiers for this Five of Swords here. This is so odd compared to the rest of the reading. For somebody or some of you, you may feel like you want to branch out and get super creative and still have your own individual things going on, where you are still standing strong in your own power as an individual, as well as cultivating your relationship. Where there's a balance here, where you still get alone time or you still get time to do what you like to do. If for some reason you're in some kind of a relationship where your partner feels like they need to watch you all the time, or they need to keep track of what you're doing, or it feels as if you almost have to, they expect you to ask for permission in order to do something that you enjoy. If that's the case, you need to get rid of this person. This is not a good energy. You should, I am getting for some of you, if this is the case, you're going to decide a relationship and go do your own thing. This could be an external factor too. This doesn't necessarily have to be you or your partner down here at the Five of Swords. This could be something else. So let me see if I can get, I'm going to put that one back and pick a new one. Pardon me for being so blunt. Okay, for some of you, this is a past relationship that's still haunting you. With that same theme. Let's see if I can just hold it up like that. In the past, you may have had a relationship where the person was extremely controlling or attempted to control you, was, I'm getting suspicious, overly so, paranoid, tried to control what you did, how you tried to take, was threatened by your own internal independence, which everyone needs to have a certain amount of independence to know who they are. But you're actively trying to release this. And also, this is telling me that in this current relationship, you are dead set on making sure that you have this now. And I'm getting, for some of you, you may, pardon me for being so blunt, your partner may have nothing to do with this. It is important to tell your partner you need to have your own thing going on, but it's almost like you're overly demanding it when there is no resistance. Or if there is any resistance, it may just be a tiny bit of insecurity on their part, but they would never try to control you. You may be feeling, you may feel, it's hard to put it into words. Okay, let me give it to you in a little story. Let's say somebody came from a relationship where the partner was extremely controlling, paranoid, possibly delusional, angry, manipulative, a narcissist, whatever. And you get out of that relationship and you're determined to never get back to that place again of being under someone else's mercy or under somebody's manipulation. And so you may walk into or be in a new relationship where that is not going on, or if that is going on, it's very tiny and it's subtle or subdued, and your partner is aware of it and tries not to leak that out on you, if that's the case. But you may be telling your partner, I need my independence, or I need to do this, or, and it's like your partner is saying, I understand, but you don't have to be so about it because I haven't done anything to you kind of a feeling. Hopefully this is for some, I know that this has got to be for somebody. I'm sure this isn't going on for a whole lot of you, but it needed to be said. So in order for you to heal, and for your relationship to be healthier and stronger, where both of you have your needs met and both of you are happy, to flush this past out of your emotional body as much as possible and try your hardest to release this where it doesn't interfere with your new love or your new relationship. This could, let's look and see if there's another version of this for the Five of Swords. Is there anything else that this Five of Swords could have to do with? A system,